Hey, boys and girls, it's time to do our Thursday read aloud. And I have a book that fits perfectly for our snow day this morning. It's called A Silly Snowy Day. And the author, the one that writes the words of this book, is Michael Coleman. And the illustrator, the one that draws all the pretty pictures, is Gwyneth Williamson. And there's our front cover. It has a picture of what animal? A turtle or tortoise. And it's covered in snow. So let's see what this story is about. All right. Ho hum, yawned Mr. Tortoise. Winter is here. So it is, yawned Mrs. Tortoise. Come on, Shelley, time for bed. But I don't feel sleepy yet, said Shelley. He's not ready to go to bed. He wants to go play in the snow. Ridiculous, cried Mr. Tortoise. All tortoises go to sleep for the winter. Why? Asked Shelley. Because it's cold outside and there's no food. But I don't want to go to sleep, said Shelley. I want to see what winter is like. Ridiculousness, cried Mr. and Mrs. Tortoise together. Whoever heard of a tortoise outside in the winter? They don't want them to go outside. Soon, Mr. Tortoise began to snore. And not long after, Mrs. Tortoise began to snore. Look at their little homes. And not long after that, Shelley left her warm bed of leaves and out she went through a hole in the shed to see what winter was like. There she goes. I wonder if she's going to like winter. Outside the shed, Shelley blinked. There was snow and ice everywhere, even on the duck pond and the hill. And as she lumbered along, a duck spotted her. Okay. Oh, there's the duck. A tortoise out in winter, quacked the duck. Ridiculous. No, it isn't, said Shelley. Oh, no? Then let's see you break through the ice to get food like I can. Ha! Quack, ha! He's right, thought Shelley. I can't do that. I don't have a beak. As Shelley began to walk up the hill, she met a dog. A tortoise out in winter, barked the dog. Ridiculous! No, it isn't, said Shelley, feeling a little cross. That means she was a little mad. Oh, no. Then let's see you keep warm by running around like I can. Ha! Woof! Huff! He's right, thought Shelley. I can't do that either. Look at that silly dog. He's staying warm by being crazy. The dog ran off after a cat, but the cat climbed up a tree. She looked down at Shelley. A tortoise out in the winter? Meowed the cat. Ridiculous! No, it isn't, said Shelley even more crossly. Now she's getting even more mad. Oh, no. Then let's see you run into a nice, warm house as quickly as I can. Ha! Meow! Ha! She's right, thought Shelley, shivering with cold. I can't run like a dog or a cat. I'm just too slow. Oh, no. Poor Shelley. She sounds sad. The cat raced off into her house before the dog could catch her, and Shelley trudged toward the top of the hill where she met a bird. There she is, meeting the bird. A tortoise out in the winter? Chirped the bird. Ridiculous! No, it isn't, snapped Shelley. Oh no? Then let's see you fly home and cuddle up with your family like I can. Ha! Cheap ha! Of course I can't fly, thought Shelley. I can't even hop. Shelley felt cold and miserable. She remembered her warm, cozy bed, and a tear trickled down her cheek, so she started to cry. They're all right, she thought. A tortoise out in the winter is ridiculous. She was so sad she didn't notice the big patch of ice ahead, and she slipped on it. Shelley fell over backwards and began to slide down the hill. Faster and faster she went. Faster than a dog. Faster than a cat. Until suddenly she hit a bump. What was the bump? A rock. And flew into the air like a bird. Have you ever seen a flying tortoise? Look, there's one. Whee! With a thump, Shelley landed on the icy duck pond and slid toward the hole in the shed. But it was all covered up with ice. Ha! Quack! Ha! What did I say? Cried the duck as she slid by him. Where's your beak to break through the ice? I don't have a beak, thought Shelley, but I do have. I wonder what she has that she could use to break that ice. What do you think she has that she could use to break that ice? What does Shelley have? A shell. And tucking her head inside of it, she broke through the ice into the shed and home. There she is on the inside of the shed. Hearing all the noise, Mrs. Tortoise woke up. You haven't been outside, have you, Shelley? She asked. Did Shelley go outside? A tortoise out in the winter, said Shelley, snuggling into bed. And before she could say it, ridiculous, she was fast asleep. There she is sleeping. The end. That's the end of our story. And so that's the end of our read aloud time. And I want to talk to you about the parts of our book first. This is the front cover. And this is the spine. And this is the back cover. And right here, these words are the title. And the author writes the words. And the illustrator draws the pictures. All right, friends. I'll see you next week. Have a good weekend.